Okay guys, today we're gonna talk about the fact that why you are still fat. And let's get into it straight away. It's all about the calories in, calories out. You have to burn a lot, you have to eat less. It's really that simple actually. But to find out, like your first step is to find out what your maintenance calories are. You can simply just Google my maintenance calories or something. And then you have to give up your gender, your age, your length, maybe your weight, I don't know. And it will say like something like 2000 calories, for example. And if your maintenance calories are 2000, I would suggest eat way less, like 500 calories less. So 1500 calories per day. That's because I strongly believe in a heavy cut. Not like a really maintainable cut. I found out it doesn't work that well, because sometimes you might think, oh okay, it's good, I only did like a 100 calories cut, so I will still lose weight, but eventually it will do nothing for you. For me personally, I do a heavy cut because if you gain weight, you will do an aggressive bulk as well. So you probably eat aggressively as well. So if you want to lose that fat, you need to aggressively cut as well. It doesn't do anything good to do it softly, in my opinion. It's better because you'll see results way faster. You can see like 1 kilogram gone in a week, and then the next week, and then the next week. So eventually it'll be in a plateau. You have to come over that, maybe do some extra cardio. That's my solution to that. But yeah, it's most important that you eat way less calories. You have to track everything, and you do not have to overcomplicate things. You will probably become like the boring friend that tracks every calorie you take, but even if your friends find you boring because of that, you have to delete them in your life. They're not your fucking friends. So I have actually cut out people before in my life because they didn't like the way I was treating myself. You know, they thought like, oh, why can't you just eat this, or why can't you just go with me to this place? And sure, like having a social club, do a lot of things is also important in your life. You know, you have to maintain friendship, but if they don't support your fucking goals, they're not your friends. So cut them off. Then next, way too many healthy stuff is also not healthy for your, not good for your weight loss. Actually, it is healthy, but for example, if you got like one potato, and it's nothing wrong if you eat one potato, but if you eat 20 of them, okay, they are organic food, they're whole foods, and it won't really cause your body harm. Of course, too many is not good, but you get what I mean, you know? You can't eat 20 potatoes and still expect to lose weight. It's not about healthy or unhealthy. Of course it helps, and I would suggest you eat healthy, whole foods probably. It will help your weight loss, because the healthy foods will be, yeah, your body will take them very well, you know? Your gut will thank you, and it will stimulate more fat loss for you. So junk food is a no-go. Also, a point, you can move more. It's not necessarily, you don't have to really do it, but you can. The most important thing for me is weight training. Cardio is also very good and very underrated actually, but it's not needed, but it can help. For example, if you hit that plateau I was talking about, you can up the cardio as well. I would actually suggest that. But you can also choose between, like, for example, if you eat a cookie, like a triple chocolate cookie, it has like 400-500 calories in it. So do you really want to like work out for an hour on a cardio machine on the incline hill uphill for an hour just to lose that cookie, I would just leave the cookie and maybe do the cardio as well. You know, that's double. That's a win-win. Yeah, that's actually, it's that simple, but it's hard mentally, and you will have to stop being a pussy. You know, it's really all that. Then there's second thing I want to talk to you about, and that's the people. The people around you will lie to you, and I've encountered this so many times in my life. You know, even my family, they will say like, "Oh no, you're not fat, or you're just normal, or thick-skinned, or you got thick bones." So I've heard everything, you know, and eventually you will start to believe it, especially if you're a kid. You will believe this shit. But it's important. You have to know that you are fat. You don't listen to those people, you know, even if they are your parents. It's kind of cruel to say this, but don't listen to them. It's your own life, and you have to accept the fact that you're fat. You have to change it, you know. I was like in December, in the month of December, I gained 12 kilos. So it's like almost 25 pounds, I think, and that's not normal. And now I'm stable. I lost 20 pounds already, and now I'm about to lose 20 more, just because you're not disciplined, and people will not motivate you, and that's important. Or surround yourself with people that motivate you. A lot of people will talk you down. Even as a kid, I was like 12 years old. I was fat, and my father used to tell me, like, when we go swimming or something, don't be ashamed, you know, and that's good advice actually. You never should be ashamed of yourself. You can be ashamed, but not in public, you know. that's the harsh truth. But yeah, my father used to say, don't shame. You're not fat. You're thick-skinned and stuff like that. And I used to believe it for a bit, but then I came back to the fact, like, no, I am fucking fat. I'm fatter than all my friends. I'm fatter than all the kids in school. And I started to work, you know, and eventually my father told me the truth, you know. He's a good man. I remember we were going for a run, 200 meters or something. I couldn't even run 200 meters. That's nothing. That's like the length of my street, you know. And yeah, then he pushed me into weightlifting and stuff, and I really found out that weightlifting was way better for me than cardio. I bragged about it on school, you know, the next day, like, oh, I lifted 30 pounds or 20 kilos or something. And yeah, 20 kilos. It was just a bar, but I was 12, so. Yeah, so people will lie to you, and cut them out of your life, if they're not your parents, of course. They just say that because they're insecure, and they want you to be like, they're here and you're like here, you know. If you become on the same length, it's not what they want. They want you to be down here and they are up here. If you're going like if you're going up, they don't like it. And yeah, it's really like that. They don't want you to succeed, and I really want you to know this, because it can take a long time before you actually notice it, and it's kind of like, oh, I don't want to cut out my friends, but they're not your friends, and you will, if you don't cut them out right now, you will learn it the hard way later on in your life. I've also been through that, so I don't recommend it. Just get rid of them. Sometimes there is an exception. For example, for my girlfriend, if she says like, oh, I'm too fat, and I can tell like, you're not fat, but that's only the 1%, and you're probably not in that 1%. You probably are fat if you watch this video. Yeah, it's really exceptional if you can say like, no, you're not fat, and they are actually not fat. So yeah. Then the last topic I want to talk to you about is stop making like these bullshit excuses, you know. Everyone knows there are excuses, but they will say so much they start to believe it, yo. It's for example, like, oh, I gotta go to work, or oh, I'm too busy, or I gotta go to school if you're a kid, you know. But that's just all fucking excuses. You have to go beyond that, you know. You have to stay. You have to be like next level shit, you know. Your mindset has to be there, not here like what all the people are doing. They're all saying like, oh, I gotta go to work, or I don't have time, or I have kids, if you have kids, you know. It's all excuses. I work about like 40 to 50 hours a week, mostly like more than 40, so like 64 or something, doesn't matter. But the fact is, I wake up at 6, I go to the gym, I do some weightlifting, I eat some, I shower, and I do all that, and then I pack my stuff and I go to work, and I work from 8 to 5 or 8 to 6, and then I go to the gym again, you know. So I have a busy life for work right now, and it's not practical for me because I want to do so much more than go to work, obviously. But you have to scrape your pieces of time together, and you have to go for it, you know. You have to that fucking hurt, by the way. Oh. You have to put time and effort into it. After I'm done with work, I go to the gym again to do an hour of cardio to burn that 500 calories I was talking about. I actually do that. And that's the work you gotta put into it. And then, yeah, you will be tired, but you have something to sleep for, you know. Most people are not tired when they're going to sleep. You have to go to sleep tired and thinking, oh yes, I can finally sleep, or oh yeah. You can't go to sleep thinking, oh, I could have done more, or that's not an option. Especially if you want to lose weight, that's not an option. You really have to go for it. You will become fucking strong if you can do all this, you know. I know it. I've been fat, I've been aesthetic, I've been lean, you know. And I can honestly tell you, like, you will become a different man if you can live up to your goals and push yourself forward. It's really that it's complicated, but you can do it. You can really do it. Also, another excuse. I don't want to make this video way longer, you know, probably like 5 more minutes. But another excuse is like, I have no gym, or the gym is too expensive for me, and that's fine, you know. But that's not an excuse. You can fucking go outside, you know. I can look here outside. I have a road, or I can run. You can do body weight exercises, and then the excuse is like, oh, I have no resistance with body weight exercises, but you have fucking probably like 20 kilos of fat on you. That's enough resistance. You don't have to have any more resistance than that, you know. Fucking sound. You don't have to have any more resistance than your body fat already, you know. You're fat, so you can use that as your resistance training. Do some push-ups, do pull-ups. You have something at home. I know for sure you have something at home which you can like grab and pull yourself up, or you have a ground which you can fucking do push-ups and sit-ups for. You can do squats, you can do jumping squats, everything. Do that shit. What you don't want to do, you have to do. That's the reality of losing fat. You have to do what you don't want to do. Another excuse is like, I can't buy food, you know. My mommy makes my food. And it's fine. If you are like 18, 19, 20 years old, it's fine, because sometimes I even eat with my mother, you know. And most mothers don't make garbage food, you know. My mother, she doesn't make the best tasteful food, you know. But to be honest, I hope she doesn't watch this. Yeah, I really don't. But she makes food which is healthy, like veggies, protein sources are in there, so everything you need. But make sure you track the calories. Just weigh shit out what she makes. Just weigh it, and if she asks, if she laughs at you or something, you just say, "Yeah, I'm taking it serious, and I want to be healthy." And every good parent should listen to that. And if they don't listen to it, if they, for example, get some McDonald's for you, you can skip that meal. You know, you can. Yeah, it's better to be hungry than to give your body cancer, or, you know, junk food really. Everybody is so like, wow, everybody gets cancer these days, but they don't watch what they eat, you know. And for a long time that was me. You don't think about what you fucking eat, and that's so important. Everything you eat, everything comes from the gut, the inside, you know. If you have bad skin, like me, I have a few like pimples and stuff. It's probably because I don't eat like the best food yet, you know. I'm really optimizing it. I eat like whole foods and stuff, but maybe I eat too much milk or milk products or something, you know. Everything your skin will tell you, your health will, if you're sick, it will tell you, you know. Then you don't have to have too many doubts like, should I eat sweet potatoes or regular potatoes, or this vegetable or that vegetable, or this protein source or that protein source. Just track it. Just fucking track it. And I would suggest if you eat vegetables, like, I would suggest to eat dark green vegetables. For me, that helps the most, but it can be different for you. Like sprouts or sprouts, I think you say in English. Belgian sprouts or spinach. Stuff like that, you know. And protein source, I would suggest eat like lean meat with less fat possible, as possible, if you want to lose fat. Like chicken is always good, so you can just eat that. Or fish, I really love fish. My body goes really good on fish, like salmon or how do you say cab I don't know how you say it in English. No, you just know what to eat, and you have to go for it, and that's it. That's the end of this fucking video. Yeah. Okay, guys, I wish you a lot of success.